Yo, peace and blessings. Coming back with another spiritual message. This really ain't gonna be no spiritual message. I ain't got no message for today, so I want to just switch it up a little bit, switch the topics up, do something a little different. So, I'm born between a cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, and for those that don't know what being born between a cusp is when you're born between two different signs. So my birthday is January 18th, so I'm born between Capricorn and Aquarius, right before going to full Aquarius. So I want to do the positive and the negative traits of being a Capricorn slash Aquarius cusp. So, of course, I wrote down a few traits so I don't be babbling and, going off topic. But, so we're going to start with the Capricorn good traits. So for Capricorns, we got ambitious, responsible, hardworking, classy, disciplined, loyal. That's just a few. There's more, but I'm gonna just give you the main ones. So I'm definitely ambitious. I'm definitely responsible. I've been like that since I was young. I always felt like I had a lot of responsibility on me, no matter what it was playing on sports teams, in school, at home. My parents always had responsibility like placed on me, especially like my father. He was very strict, so like I told this story before, like even before I had to go outside and stuff, I had to memorize. Like he would have stuff hanging up on my wall. I used to have to memorize rules and stuff like that, like don't talk to strangers, don't do this. If somebody try to grab you and kidnap you, scream. Memorize your phone number, your address. I had to learn all that, like. So that dealt with the responsibility stuff. Even in school, like if I was talking in class or something, I would get penalized more than my other classmates because they looked at me like I was the responsible leader one, and not to be messing around and to be acting accordingly to lead the rest of the classmates and stuff. So I always had to be responsible with that. Basketball teams, I always had to be responsible, like finishing the drills, being first, not being last, different things like that. Definitely ambitious with things I want. Capricorn, of course, that's the sea goat climbing up the mountain. So I'm definitely like that with the goals and ambitions that I want to achieve. I'm definitely like that mountain goat climbing up that mountain. Hardworking, that deals with that. Definitely classy. Definitely have manners. I definitely still believe in chivalry and holding the doors and stuff for people, not just females, but people in general. As long as you showing me respect, I have no problem doing that. Or just showing manners, table manners, just greeting people, hey, how you doing? Or speaking when I call somebody up, hey, how you doing? Don't just start talking. I introduce myself, especially if you're calling somewhere they don't know who you are. Hey, my name is such and such, I'm calling for this reason, or I'm looking for such and such. Different just manners. Just manners. Definitely discipline. Definitely, like I said, I was brought up very with a strict environment type of rules to have myself be disciplined with a lot of things in life. As far as loyalty, definitely that. If you somebody that's close to me or I consider a friend or whatever it is, like I'll be very, very loyal to you, like very, very loyal to you, like hold you down, be by your side, good or bad, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, as long as you do me right as well. Then we get to the Capricorn bad traits. Okay. Stubborn, pessimistic, critical, too serious at times, unforgiving. Yeah, I could be, I got better with it, but I used to be real stubborn with certain stuff, I could be stubborn in my ways and at times and stuff. I got better with it through the years, but that definitely was one of those traits. Pessimistic, I still struggle with that sometimes. Especially when things feel like they're going really too good, or somebody just doing all the, doing things the right way. I don't know. It's just a bad trait. Like even it might not be nothing wrong, but that's just something that creeps. Like, yo, what if this go wrong? What if they doing this, or they they doing too much stuff too good? It got to be something. Or if something's too easy and I'm doing it, I'm like, got to be a catch. But I'm getting better with that. So yeah, pessimistic, critical. Sometimes I could be really overcritical of myself to a fault where, like, a perfectionist type of critical. Sometimes I could be critical of others around me just because if I see them slacking. And sometimes it could come off the wrong way. Sometimes I got better with it as far as delivering the message where it doesn't offend. But sometimes also Capricorn is the father figure of the zodiac, so sometimes I gotta lay it down as if I'm like a father, and sometimes it come off real strong and might butt heads, but they'll see what I was saying later down the line. So sometimes the too serious part here, sometimes I got better with that, but sometimes that could still affects me because that deals with the ambitious part and being responsible. And sometimes as a Capricorn you could overwork yourself, so that's part about being too serious, learning to have fun and let loose, and not feeling like, oh, if I ain't do this today, I feel like I failed today. And that's not true. I'm learning to listen to my body and then give myself a break sometimes too, because like I said, a Capricorn, we could overwork ourselves and not have fun or playtime. We feel guilty for having playtime because we always think it work, like the goat climbing the mountain. So sometimes, yeah, that could be a bad trait. Unforgiving. I definitely got better with that through the years. Before though, like, oh man, when I was younger, something happened, oh man, that'd be like the stubbornness. Like, man, it would take a lot. If I feel like you crossed me really bad, like, it would take a lot for me to get over that grudge and forgive you. So that's something I'm definitely getting better at. So that's just a few. Then we go to the Aquarius side of me. The good traits, you got the humanitarian, what is this? Innovative, unique, visionaries, and open-minded. Definitely humanitarian. I care about society. I care about people. I care about the greater good of not just the country, but the world overall. Everything, nature, animals, everything. Definitely, that's something that really affects me. I care about that. Being innovative. I always was thinking outside the box. I always had the creative space to be innovative, to do things that was outside the box, and I'm still like that now. Even with certain things I'll wear like some crazy, colorful shirt that I know nobody gonna wear, but it will fit me. The way I wear it is weird. So that's part of the Aquarius. Unique, that's a part of being, with the innovative, unique. Also with the innovative, coming up with creative styles as well, with different things that nobody would think of. Trend setting. Visionaries, definitely visionaries, seeing stuff or being on a wave or something that's not even popular like that yet. That's definitely me. Even with dreams, as you relate that to dreams, having visions and stuff like that, I definitely go through that and see things before it happen, good or bad, with myself or for others, to relay messages to others. So open-minded, that definitely helps me see the views of other people and other viewpoints and not just be stuck in my own. Also to open my mind and view other things, or read up on other things and see all sides of the spectrum and stuff. So then we get to the bad. So for the Aquarius, they got stubborn too, loner, aloof, and rebellious. Now, I already went over the stubborn part with the Capricorn part. That's with the Aquarius as well. I got better with it through the years, but, at times I could still be stuck in my ways of certain stuff. I want to do stuff a certain way, or just not trying new ways or opening my mind up to do different things a certain way. So I got better with that, but I still could struggle with it sometimes. Being a loner. Yeah, at times I could be a loner. I like being around people, but at times I could be a loner, to myself, reserved, very observant of my surroundings and people, and sometimes I could have a little problem trying to trust people just because of things in the past, but I got better with that and stuff. Aloof. As you know, Aquarius is the air sign, so sometimes, I could be aloof. I could be good for a few days out the weekend, and one day I just wake up and I'm just quiet. I'm just to myself. I'm just like aloof. Like, it's an air sign. It's an air sign. So sometimes I could literally be like I'm in the air, like my head is in the clouds, like, and I'm not even down here. Like, I'm just in a whole nother world. And there's nothing personal. Sometimes people might take it personal, or feel like I'm detached and stuff from my emotions, and I'm just somewhere else with it. But give me some time, some space, and I'll come back down. Like I said, that's air sign. I'll come back down from my head being in the cloud, and I'll come back down to earth. And I'll be grounded again. That's earth. I'll be grounded again, and then I'll be back. And rebellious. That could be a good or bad thing, but it could be a really bad thing if you're too rebellious. Like you just breaking laws and rules and all type of stuff. And there's certain stuff that I go against the grain and stuff and do my own thing. So, you know, I make sure I don't go too crazy with the rebellion, but at times I could rebel like certain stuff if I want to go against the grain or do the opposite of what somebody says. And sometimes it does work out. So, but yeah, it depends. Sometimes it could go left. So that's just some of the traits on the Capricorn and Aquarius, good and bad. Like I said, I just wanted to do something different, something a little fun. Maybe y'all want to do it out there with y'all sign, but that was for my cusp. And like I said, a cusp is being born between two different signs. So yeah, so I'm gonna come up with more different topics like this whenever I don't have a spiritual message, and we're gonna keep rocking out and keep coming up with creative things and creative ways of doing everything. So much success, much blessings to y'all. Stay safe, stay positive, keep your head up, stay focused, and just stay down, man, because it's a bumpy ride. But put your seatbelt on, tuck yourself in tight, and stay down for the ride, because we're going on a long one. So to the next topic, to the next video. Peace.